Hello and welcome back. I'm going to do something a little different here. Last time we tried to scroll out to see the screen. That wasn't the way to do it. Okay, by just simply moving the scene box over, I can now see the whole scene really quick without having to mess with the actual scene itself. And now you can get a good idea what was going on. You see Alex is moving backwards. And that's because I stretched that path to get it to go further into the room. And then he ran in the room and up onto the machine. Okay, so that's where we're at, and that's what was going on in that version. Okay, so I've come up here and renamed it episode 3, but alternate version. And so what I want to do here is switch this up and make a different version. Okay, so if I click on Alex here, you can see that there's two paths actually. One that we detached him from that I started to create, and he tended to just go off sideways. And then I have this one that he's actually been moving on. Okay, so I'm gonna click this path here, and I'm gonna right click, and I'm going to go ahead and delete that. Okay, and now watch what happens with just making that change. Okay, now he's following the trajectory that I had originally in my mind had thought that he would follow. Come into the room, walk up onto the machine. Okay? So all we're going to do is go back to where he starts scooting in and add the foot, the walking motions, because if you remember last time we started the walking motions about 300, and we don't have any for him. He wasn't actually walking into the scene yet. So when he walks into the scene, he's coming across this line right here. That's where he starts to become visible. So his head is visible as he starts to hit that. So then when she's talking to him, it's more like he's actually would be starting to be seen as he's walking into the room. So let's go ahead and see if we can. Here he starts walking. All right. You get the point. Go back. And now I click the timeline button here. Give you some highlight. I click the timeline button, and I usually always keep that selected, which called the object related track, and it just gives me who I'm working on at the time. Still giving me Alex, even though he's not highlighted. But highlight him. Okay, and with the timeline open, you don't get to see quite as much of what's going on the stage, but you can just toggle it. Okay. All right, so we have him basically. Now we need to put some more motion steps in. Let me let you see the whole entire timeline by clicking here, fit to window. Okay, so here we go. Here's the walking steps we started at 306. And let's go ahead and add the walking steps here. Okay, animation, template, item. Those are basically the three things you need to know. And then just hit the search. Okay, and with it open a little more, we can also see what we have here. Right, and I just keep adding these walking steps here until we're... So what I want to do is open this timeline up, and as you can see, the clip's a little longer than we anticipated. So I want to move this marker just a little bit further so I have more room when I go to editing to cut the clip. And rather than it cutting it off at her very last word, And added one more walk cycle to both of them. That'll extend this clip just a little bit longer. Let's see who we have highlighted. Nobody. Really important to have somebody highlighted, or you can add a voice to a machine. Or sometimes I've had the cat accidentally get highlighted, and all of a sudden the cat is saying what I wanted Amber to say. All right, so I'm on Alex. We'll start with him. It doesn't matter who you go with. If I switch and hit Amber, then down here Amber's stuff comes in, and I turn on her motion file and add the walk clip. See? So there's Alex, switches to Alex. Amber. And let's just start with Amber. Put in her walk cycle first. All right, looks like I want another one. He wasn't even done talking, if you see there, when we're adding those last walk cycles, so it's good that we're continuing. All right, and we click scene, toggling back and forth here. Okay, click Alex. Now he's highlighted. Back to content. Boom. Oops, I wasn't looking at the timeline here. I'm just going to go ahead and back up just so that it enters it in correctly. I want it to come in. It snaps into place pretty well. Cartoon Animator is actually really super wonderful to work with once you learn it. This is something you can, as a creator, you're able to just start with it and learn as you go. And you definitely do pick it up and get better and better. Practice makes perfect. We're going to start working on a little bit of voice creation here. And I wanted to take you to ElevenLabs time. And you can check out what that's all about. Every character has a name, and then every character has a voice name. And usually I'm doing one of two things. I'm either just entering in the text of what I want the actor to say, or I'm using Voice Changer where I'm recording the audio. And most of the time when I want to get a really accurate expression of the voice in that, then I'll record it in my voice, and then I convert it to the character's voice. Okay? And so Amber is actually Jessica. So I hit the record audio, and then I'll hit again. Oh my gosh, Alex, I can't believe this place. I can't believe we have our own gym. Okay? Generate it.
Oh my gosh, Alex, I can't believe this place. I can't believe we have our own gym.
Beautiful. So now I just hit that, and up goes the file into my download folder. Alex is Brian. Oh, for the audio. Oh my gosh. I didn't know we had this. I'm going to be here all the time.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know we had this. I'm going to be here all the time.
Me too, Alex. Gosh, this is amazing.
Me too, Alex. Gosh, this is amazing.
Okay, now we're back in the Cartoon Animator and we'll go ahead and select the character, and we're going to create script and add a wave file. And then we just go to where we saved it in the downloads.
Oh my gosh, Alex, I can't believe this place. I can't believe we have our own gym.
Okay, now going ahead, selected the next actor. Where it says wave file, I'm really adding in MP3s, which I find work better. Okay, we look in the face file, we can see the voice clip. If you switch actors, you can see their voice clip. We'll go ahead and add the last one. You add a script.
Oh my gosh, Alex, I can't believe this place. I can't believe we have our own gym.